Seward, Alaska, a charming town nestled along the shores of Resurrection Bay, boasting delicious local flavors, majestic glaciers, and unforgettable wildlife encounters. Welcome to part 9 of our epic Alaska RV adventure, where we explore Seward, a popular destination on the Kenai Peninsula. We depart our boondocking location near Exit Glacier, head into Seward City Campgrounds, then board a dinner cruise to see the fabulous Exit Glacier. The clouds are hanging low over Exit Glacier this morning, and a steady drizzle keeps the air misty and cool. I'm wrapping up my workday, and then we're heading out to discover the town of Seward. This pull-off was a real lifesaver. If you need a spot near Seward, check it out. It's free, quiet, and has amazing views. We're heading down into Seward, just a short drive from Exit Glacier, where we have reservations at Harborside Campground for the next few days. But there's a catch. It's a dry camping spot with no hookups, so first things first, we need to fill our freshwater tank. Looks like we're headed to Marathon Campground for that. Okay, found the water, and it looks like there's no shortage of it around here. Dang's taking advantage of the downtime to explore while I fill up our tank. With the tank full, we're ready to head to Harborside Campground and explore Seward. According to the map, Harborside Campground is just over there. But first, we have to navigate this parking lot? All right, we'll take it slow and hope for the best. These campsites are incredibly close together. Looks like we're sandwiched between these two RVs right here. And just like that, one of our neighbors pulls out. Talk about a quick turnaround. We're just a short walk through the grass to get to the bayfront. Now, Harborside Campground may feel like a parking lot at times with limited amenities, but the stunning views and easy access to town more than make up for it. It's interesting how much waterfront property is dedicated to RV campgrounds, but in a tsunami zone, avoiding permanent structures near the water makes sense. This also makes the waterfront feel more open and welcoming. Keep in mind, though, you might need to leave in a hurry. Speaking of the waterfront, Seward's harbor is a busy place. It can accommodate some of the largest cruise ships in the world. Each year, over 1 million tourists arrive in Seward through this bustling harbor. While many continue on to Anchorage, Seward is also a popular starting point for exploring the Kenai Peninsula and other parts of south central Alaska. And beyond the cruise ships, the harbor is alive with activity. Fishing boats come and go, sailboats glide across the water, and kayakers explore the shoreline. And the best part? We get to enjoy all of this right from our campsite, just steps from the harbor. Now that we've explored the campground and harbor, we're ready to check out the town. But first, dinner time. While planning this trip, I discovered a restaurant with rave reviews, Woody's. Dang doesn't know it yet, but this is where we're headed for dinner. Any guesses what kind of food a place called Woody's might serve? It's busy. That's a good sign. Woody's serves Thai food, of course. The name Woody's doesn't exactly scream Thai food, and the interior is equally unexpected. But the real test is the food. We followed our server's recommendation and tried the cream cheese wontons, an unusual but tasty appetizer. Then we share a more traditional Thai dish, Radna Mi Krab, crunchy noodles with thick gravy, and they did a great job on this. And now it's time to explore more of the town. As we head south, Seward becomes more lively, with lots of shops and restaurants popping up. That's the Sea Life Center straight ahead. It's supposed to be one of the best aquariums in Alaska, and we're hoping to visit it before we leave Seward. Now we'll head back on 3rd, which appears to be the main street through town. Note the laundromat on the left. We're going to need to hit that up before we leave town. Though branded as the main street, most of the shops and touristy places are further west, closer to the waterfront. 3rd is where more of the residential-oriented businesses tend to be. And that includes the local Safeway grocery store. We'll be dropping by here later, too. Let's head over to the cruise ship terminal. It looks like there's a lot happening there. This is definitely where the cruise ship tourists come to stretch their legs. Plenty of shops and restaurants to explore. And even better, all of this is just a short walk from our campsite. Maybe we'll come back here later and pretend we're cruise ship passengers for a day. It's amazing how light it stays here, even this late in the evening. It feels like it should be afternoon, but it's time to call it a night. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning from Seward. We woke up to another gray and rainy day, but hey, that's Alaska for you. Every cloud has a silver lining. This rain gives us the perfect opportunity to catch up on chores, starting with laundry. Let's see if we can find that laundromat we spotted yesterday evening. Wow, this place is packed. Looks like everyone had the same idea. The machines are all full, but the attendant tells us it'll slow down soon. So we'll go do some shopping first, then try again. Safeway here is a good-sized store, maybe even a bit bigger than the Valdez market was. And the prices seem to be a bit more down-to-earth too. We grab the essentials, then head back to camp. Hopefully, the laundromat has settled down by now. There are fewer cars in the lot at least. They have these huge washing machines, $10 a pop. They go through a lot of quarters here. Laundry day success, although I think my pants might have shrunk a bit in the dryer. Another Seward morning. We're starting our day out with a delicious kai jiao, a savory Thai omelet. It's a much nicer day today, and we're thinking this might be a good time to give Exit Glacier another try. Seward is known for its vibrant murals, and you'll find them all over town. There's even a mural society here. Check out the link in the description to learn more. Whoa, what happened here? That doesn't look good. Did they catch fire while they were filling with propane? Not sure we'll ever know, but it looks extremely dangerous. That would be a horrible way to end your vacation up here. We're curious to know what happened. If you have information about this burned RV, please leave us a comment below and let us know. As we head back to Exit Glacier, it's fascinating to think about its history. The glacier was named after a group of explorers who used it as an exit route from the Harding ice field back in 1968. The name stuck. Exit Glacier is part of Kenai Fjords National Park, which was established in 1980 to protect this incredible glacier, as well as the majestic fjords that sculpt the coastline and the vast Harding ice field that feeds them. What an incredible park! We'd love to capture some aerial footage, but we need to find a spot outside the park boundaries to launch the drone. Up, up, and away. Time to see Exit Glacier from a whole new perspective. Look at that vast, flat area in front of the glacier. That's the outwash plain, formed by the glacier's meltwater over thousands of years. This outwash plain is a vital part of the Exit Glacier ecosystem. It provides a pathway for meltwater and nutrients for the soil. It also is a habitat for a variety of plants and animals. Who knows what creatures might be hiding amongst those rocks and shrubs? It's a beautiful place to explore, but remember that glacial environments can be dangerous. Yokalopes, sudden floods of glacial meltwater, can occur without much warning. It's best to be cautious and stay aware of your surroundings. This rope-banded river we see below us, winding its way through the valley, is the Resurrection River, a name bestowed upon it not for any miraculous events, but by Russian explorers who chartered these waters in the 18th century. They arrived in the area on Easter Sunday, and so the Resurrection River was born. Today, it serves as an important artery, carrying glacial meltwater to the ocean and providing a home to a variety of fish and wildlife. Meanwhile, Exit Glacier appears frozen in time, a cascading waterfall of ice. But it's actually a slow-moving river of ice, constantly flowing and shaping the landscape. Let's head back to camp now. We have something special planned for this afternoon. With a break in the weather, we decide to book a wildlife viewing adventure, the Glacier Dinner Cruise with Pursuit. It's the perfect way to experience the scenery and hopefully encounter some of Alaska's incredible wildlife. We drove to the parking area, but learned we could have easily walked from the campground. Check-in was a breeze, and we had some time to relax before boarding. With boarding still a little ways off, we decide to head down to the dock and get a closer look at our vessel for the evening. And what do we hear? A little entertainment? A harbor seal is enjoying a discarded halibut carcass. It seems a generous angler donated part of their catch. Behold the Ayalik Voyager. This sturdy catamaran is ready to take us on an unforgettable journey through the Alaskan wilderness. As we board, we're asked just one important question: chicken or crab cakes? Now, let's find some seats with a great view. The lower deck is closer to the bar, but the upper deck offers better views. It's a tough choice, but we're going to go for the scenery. And the upper deck has a walkway and exterior deck almost all the way around, so we can easily step outside for some fantastic views. We grab a table near the door, so we'll be one of the first out on deck whenever we pause to observe wildlife. And just like that, we're off. The adventure begins. We're feeling the Alaskan breeze out here, but we came prepared with layers. Always be ready for anything up here. We'll be cruising through Resurrection Bay, past Lowell Point, then we'll turn towards Harbor Island before venturing into Ayaluk Bay, where we'll be enjoying stunning glacial views. As we approach the sea cliffs near the mouth of the bay, we see puffins all around, though they're a bit far away for a good photo. This narrow passage is truly breathtaking, with the steep cliffs rising on either side, creating a dramatic scene. We're fortunate to have calm waters today, as this passage would be quite challenging in rough conditions. Exciting news from the captain. A humpback whale has been spotted off the starboard bow. These magnificent creatures spend their summers feeding in these rich waters before migrating south to their breeding grounds. Humpback whales have a remarkable way of hunting called bubble net feeding. It involves a group of whales working together to trap schools of fish. They create a net of bubbles by swimming in circles and releasing air from their blowholes. This disorients the fish and concentrates them into a tight ball. Then the whales lunge upwards through the center of the bubble net, mouths agape, capturing a massive amount of prey in a single gulp. It's a stunning display of teamwork and intelligence. But check this out. This lone whale seems to be performing the bubble net feeding strategy all by itself. Perhaps it's a young whale practicing its technique, or maybe it's simply a solitary individual with a unique hunting style. Well, that was quite a show, but now we move on to see the glaciers. We're approaching Ayaluk Glacier, a massive river of ice that stretches for miles. This tidewater glacier is famous for its dramatic calving events, where towering icebergs are formed. We're hoping to get lucky and witness some calving. It's an incredible sight. As we soak in the breathtaking scenery of Ayaluk Glacier, we're treated to a delightful dinner. This is the ultimate Alaska adventure, savoring delicious food while surrounded by unparalleled natural beauty. That gentle breeze we enjoyed earlier has become quite a wind here in Ayaluk Bay. It's blowing straight off the glacier, making for a chilly experience out on deck. As we leave Exit Glacier behind, we're headed towards the mouth of the bay, where we'll pass by the Chiswell Islands. These rocky islands are a favorite hangout for harbor seals. These playful creatures are a common sight in Kenai Fords National Park, and it's always a treat to observe them in their natural habitat. Well, isn't that the cruise ship formerly known as Twitter? We haven't cruised to Alaska yet, but it looks amazing. Let us know in the comments if you have. As much fun as this has been, our cruise has come to an end. We're back at the dock, ready to head back to camp and reflect on this incredible experience. This glacier cruise was the perfect way to end our time in Seward. We could easily spend more time here, but the open road calls. Tomorrow we continue our journey to Homer. If you enjoyed this video, we'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We'll let these images speak for themselves as we close out this episode. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and we'll see you in our next adventure.